Hello folks, we are back, and look at that nasty growth on our necks. It's terrible. Also, look at the pretty colors. See? Look at the color of my vault. Everything's so nice and pretty. Alright, so what happened was, I have been doing a bunch of Nightwave. I've gotten up to rank 7. So, we're gonna get to good stuff soon. We're gonna get to Forma, we're gonna get to Orkin reactors. Excellent stuff. Can't do sorties with this account, but I can kill some more Xmas enemies. Can do these daily stuff. Probably won't be able to pick up 8 rare mods in 3 days. Not this early in the game. They're not easy to come by. So the boil on my neck, that comes from doing infested missions. You get in touch with the infested, you get touched by it, and you get this nice little growth that just keeps on sprouting until it's this big. And once it gets this big, you can access a room in your orbiter that you can otherwise not access. It's this room, the infested room. So this room only opens when you have a fully grown nodule like this.
Disgusting, is it not, operator? Otis would enjoy
purging this.
Cleaning this room, but sadly this vile mass serves you and your Warframes. A necessary evil.
So
Otis is angry.
So yeah, there's like this part of the ship that's just sort of, I don't know, a chamber of biological stuff and an infestation. We have an infested part of the ship.
I cannot explain it, operator.
And what you can do here is you can remove the boil. The boil doesn't actually do anything. It's just a cosmetic thing. You can either keep it or you can remove it. Once you remove it from your Warframe, you can never get it back. Some people like to keep them. I think it looks stupid. I like to get it just snippy snapped out of there.
Operator, no! Have you lost your mind?
And yum. Oh boy. And that's it. And you exit. And now the room is closed off from you. And you cannot enter this room again until you have a new Warframe that has that boil on it so that you can just get it removed. But now it's gone. It's gone forever. It'll never be back. So look at this. Look at this. Right? I got the color pattern for the Nightwave rewards. So before I only had like these specific colors, and now I have like an entire new palette with so many different colors. Yeah. I can make my Warframe look cool. I've also got a bunch of new stuff that I'm going to use because should always be using more stuff, always upgrading new gear. So as you can see up here on this white bar underneath my name, I'm getting decently close to hitting Mastery Rank 4, which is when we start getting access to actual really good weapons. The first time I played this game, I didn't understand how this worked, so I just ran around with the same gear forever. I just never ranked up in Mastery, and I could never understand how I could get access to new cool stuff. So what I've been doing since the last recording session is everything. As you can see, I've been clearing out every sort of thing that I can possibly clear out. Can't do this yet, because I don't have an Archwing yet. We're going to get to that. I have done clear the path to Mars Junction, which is the path forward. I have done every mission I can do on Venus, except for the Archwing mission. Don't worry, you haven't missed out on any story content. This is just the normal grind. And on Mercury, I have done the same. I've saved the assassination mission. So we had the Jackal here on Thassa. And we have an assassination mission here on Mercury as well that I thought I would do together with you guys. I'm gonna set this one to solo so you can get to see it. Who do you think the boss is of this planet? Let's find out. It's Captain Vor. How's that possible? Is he not dead? I guess not. I guess he's not dead. Which is great, because that means we get to kill him again. Which is, you know, it's what he's good for. So, every planet, with very few exceptions, has an assassination mission.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy. Captain Vor has lived under suspicion of possessing awoken technology that grants him powerful abilities. We cannot allow this. Get to his location and eliminate him. Vor's reputation precedes him. Taking him down will be a favor to the entire system.
Indeed. And the thing about this is like, this is sort of the, I'm not sure drawback is the right word, but it's like the effect of having a game that sort of like just evolves over time, with more content added over time. Because like, a lot of just the story stuff just wasn't in the base game. They just added it later with like new quests and stuff. So I don't know what came first, like the actual intro to the game that we played through, or this assassination mission, but it gets a bit disjointed that way. Where maybe this existed first, and then they just took Vor, who was maybe just like a boss fight with no sort of story relevance at all, and then they just added the sort of intro quest to the game, like after the fact.
I see you.
Right? But then they just kept the assassination mission in anyway, right? It's possible that this is what happened. I don't know. So it's kind of weird that like, wait, I already killed you. Why can I kill you again? I don't know. Maybe that's not super important why that is. Then, you know, you can replay every mission over and over again as many times as you want. So, I mean, you can kill Captain Vor 100 times if you want to. Right? Oh yeah, I have a Nightwing stuff that requires me to scan things. You can scan enemies. Ah, shit. Moved out of the way. There you go. And you can scan consoles. You can scan canisters, containers, whatever. You can scan anything. And by doing that, you get these things added... Ah, shit. To your codex. You get to learn more stuff about them. You get to learn lore and stuff about the world. And sometimes you have to scan maybe like 10 of each enemy to unlock everything there is about them in the codex. This gets easier or like less of a hassle later on when you get sort of items that let you scan things faster. And that lets you scan things without wasting... because you only have like a limited amount, right? And I'm not sure if you can see this right now, but in the top left, in my mini-map, there's actually a specific little blue item you can see. Ah, there it is. And those are called cephalon fragments. Find them on each world. You scan them. I've already scanned the 2 of them here in Mercury, so this is the 3rd one. And they also unlock codex entries with just information about the planet you are on. And you can just go and read up about the world of the Warframes. Right? That's nifty. I like that. I like a game that sort of just... Everything about this is just sort of like lore unlocks over time. The story unlocks over time. You just pick up snippets here and there. Never get the full picture. Not everything is explained. Some of it's forgotten about since long by the developers, and we're never gonna get any sort of explanation for it. Some of it is stuff they've saved for later, that maybe one day in the future we will get information about it. Hard to tell. I'm gonna scan Captain Vor, I think. Alright. Look at this. Having a machine gun with a serration mod makes your life so much easier. Because you can just mow down these normal enemies very, very quickly. Which is good, we like that. That means when we get to Captain Vor, he won't have like a million ads. Oh my god. Or maybe he will. Maybe he will anyway. Alright, let's equip our scanner.
Tenno, do you realize your Lotus has sent you to die?
No.
You will Join us. One way or another.
Gotcha.
Target spotted. Stay
So I
sharp.
scanned Captain
This
Ward.
one is a handful.
But, like, I'm gonna have to scan him maybe 10 times if I want his complete codex entry. And that's fine. So this is the exact same boss fight as before. Straight up the exact same one.
Strike through the Grenier.
Yes. And you get his shields, and then you shoot him, then he goes invincible for a while, summons in a bunch of ads, you kill the ads, and then you can start fighting more again. Exact same as before. We've done this. Now, I have heard it said, because, you know, he can drop a couple of different items when you kill him, which is the reason why you go back and kill him over and over again. I have heard that... I've heard it said that one item is a sword. I have seen people say that that always drops the first time you kill him. So I am interested in finding out if this is in fact true. Or if people on the internet have been lying to me. Which has happened before in my life. Which is why I don't trust people on the internet. Come on. Okay, got his shields. And then we just gun him down until he goes invincible again. Come on, man. There we go. Now I'll take the time to reload my shields. Shoot some guys, pop, pop, pop. Yes, strength through the Grenier indeed. You know what? Let's stun him. Yep, look at that. Look at that, got his sword. So maybe it is true that, like people say, that like the first time you kill Vor, he always drops the blueprint for his sword. And then after that, he can drop it again, but it's gonna have like a very low drop rate. I don't know, maybe like a 5% chance or so to drop, so you'd have to kill him 20, 30, 40 times again if you want that sword. It's not endgame worthy, but it's definitely better than your other sort of like starting weapons. So, you know, it's decent, it's worth crafting. It's definitely worth crafting. And he also has a pistol. And that's what he normally drops. He drops the blueprint for the pistol. He drops the component parts for the pistol. So, you're just gonna have to just fight him, I don't know, 10, 15 times or so if you want that pistol. And that pistol is not, you know, it's not anything super impressive. Oh, I also got that. I also got a part of his pistol, the seer. Look at that. Very good run. Ooh, and this sigil, if I want to brand myself to look like Vor. It's just a little thing that's gonna like glow on your chest. It's not a super big thing.
Inbox messages await the operator.
Yay! Look at that. We beat Captain Vor. We got some money for it. Okay. Sure. Sure. I'll take some money. I will gladly take some money. And let's see if we can start crafting that right away. Also, I have been doing some grinding, folks. I have been doing some heavy-duty grinding. And look at this. Look at this. I am currently in the process of making a new Warframe. I am currently in the process of making Gara. I have also been recording a bunch of shit in the meantime. I'm gonna make an instructional... words, people. I'm gonna make an instructional video. I'm gonna show all of you, if you want to play Warframe, starting out, how you can get your very own Gara. It's actually one of the first Warframes you can like reasonably craft together with the Rhino, and it's super good. Look at that, we got all the materials we need. We can make this sword. We're gonna make this sword. But we won't get it for quite some time. Anywho. Upgraded my rifle.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Hell yeah. We can put some stuff in there. Maybe this 15% toxin damage. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Anywho, it is now time for us to advance into a new system and unlock a bunch of new main quests. Stuff like that, right? So we are gonna have to do this junction and fight some sort of a Warframe Spectre. Which one is it? I don't actually remember which one it is. Mars Junction. You know what? It'll be fine because we have our Serration mod. So our rifle is doing plenty good damage. Plenty good damage. Sure. It looks like a frost. Is it a frost? Yeah, it's a frost. Alright. So he has this orb. And as long as he's inside the orb, I can't really hurt him. That's a pretty good attack he has. So I can either just wait for the orb to go away, or I can run inside the orb. Yeah, so he can do a bunch of stuff like this. He can freeze me. It's a bit annoying. Ow! Ow! Jeez, he hit me right through my shields. I thought I was gonna be able to get him there. And now he slowed me down. Rude. Jesus! Let me at least recharge my shields. Like, I want to recharge my shields, but I don't want you to recharge your shields. Ah, we got him. So yeah, the Frost. I wonder what his element is. I wonder what his powers is. If you guessed he has fire powers, you guessed wrong. He's okay. We're gonna get a Frost pretty easily. It's not that hard to get a Frost. You just gotta advance a bit further in the game. Because, you know, every boss drops component pieces for some sort of Warframe, with the exception of Captain War. He only drops his sword and his pistol and a bunch of other stuff, but no Warframe parts from him. So you don't need to farm him for Warframe parts. Ooh, look at that. Look at all our beautiful rewards. We got an incubator power core. We got the blueprint for a hammer.
Operator, is that a void relic segment?
Ooh, we got
Or just hasn't
scanners.
seen one of those in, well, forever.
All of this is super good. We also got another quest. And access to Mars. Mars is cool. We can find some new resources in Mars that we could not find before. What we really want to do is we're going to get to Phobos here, this planet. Because here we can start finding plastids. And we're going to need those to craft a rhino, which is also a new Warframe. But now we have a new segment of our orbiter that's going to start working again. We're slowly repairing the orbiter. Yeah. What's this? It's
Void relics.
Yeah.
What a baffling concept. Ordis will try to understand void relics again. They say the contents of a relic are simultaneously this thing, or this thing, or this thing, but also that thing, and certainly never just one thing. That is, until it's exposed to a void fissure. And at that point, all the possibilities collapse, each one falling away until the relic cracks open and exposes one singular thing. Then, against all tenets of logic, that thing becomes the only thing the relic ever contained.
What a load of...
Ordis prefers known quantities. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that explanation, Ordis.
Angry.
I may require
So yeah,
maintenance after all.
I have actually found a couple of relics as I've been playing, because, you know, I've been doing missions and just grinding. And what they do is each relic, as you can see, can contain a bunch of different things. And each one has a sort of chance what it could be. You see this bar here? Ooh, look at that red. The red bar with the common items. That bar is full. These uncommon items. That bar is half full. And this rare item. That bar is almost empty. So what what happens is, once you do a void mission, you use one of your relics, and you get a possible reward at the end. And you can spend void traces, as it's called, to refine your relic and increase the chances that you're gonna get like a rare item. So as you can see, the yellow bar, the rare item, that one gets bigger. So does the silver bar. So if you spend like, I don't know, 100 void relics on refining one of your relics or void fragments, you get like a 10% chance of getting the rare reward instead of the 2% chance or something it is normally. And this, you're wondering why you do this, is because this is how you get, as you can see, prime parts to make prime versions of weapons. So you got like the Chroma, it's a Warframe, but then you also have the Chroma Prime, which is the upgraded version of the Warframe. Valkyr Prime, Limbo Prime, Zephyr Prime, Mesa Prime, Equinox Prime, all of that shit. So you just do these void missions, get relics, trade them for prime parts, build prime stuff, prime weapons and whatever. It's cool. It takes forever. It's how you get the best stuff in the game. Do it, people. It's worth it. But now that we got the incubator segment, you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back to the Howl of the Kubro quest. Right? Because we got that thing that was super expensive that you do to make a dog. We found a dog egg. That's how dogs work, right? So we got the incubator power core as a reward for this mission. Got a Kubro egg, got a stasis slot, no active pets, begin incubation. We don't have things we bought with real money to sort of guarantee that we get a certain sort of dog. So let's just get a random dog. Look at that. It is making us a random dog. How long is it gonna take? Aw, it's gonna take us 2 days until we get our random dog. Well, since that's gonna take 2 days, how about we switch to a different quest while we wait for that to finish. Ooh, the Archwing. That sounds exciting. What's this quest about?